Shalom. My name is Nathaniel Ruiz. I'm on staff here with Jacob's Tent on the production team, and I'm honored to be able to share with you our next building update video. All of the electrical work is finally finished, and I know it's a big relief for everyone who's been a part of that and who's been working very hard to get things done quickly. Thanks to some of our staff and many of our volunteers, all the carpet and the flooring in the building has been finished, and it looks phenomenal. It's so crazy to see before and after pictures. Looking forward to everyone being able to see it in person. Our production team has been running wiring and getting our control room set up just so that we can be ready to stream services. And you'll probably see images on the screen right now of our volunteers working tirelessly to get that done. Our directors and our volunteers have been a huge help for us across the board, whether it's with flooring or in the production team or whatever the case may be. We could not do this without our volunteers, so thank you all. As far as for the baseboards go, we're about 90% complete with those, so hopefully by the time that we release our next building update video, we'll be completely done with those. Over in the sanctuary, some of our volunteers have spent all last week vacuuming our chairs and removing any unnecessary hardware to get them ready for our first service. And it's quite a lot of chairs because it's a really big sanctuary, so I really appreciate them taking the time to do that. Also, some of the ladies in our congregation have been recovering the fabric on our sound panels to make sure that it's not so loud in there. With such a big room, we need to have sound panels on the walls just to absorb any unnecessary sound that's going to be bouncing around in there. As we speak, our crew is actually tuning our sanctuary sound system to make sure it's ready to go for worship and for teaching. And it's a bit of a process. It'll take all day, but once we get that done, that's going to be a huge thing for us to be able to start having services in there. So one more step forward. We're really excited about that. Within the last week, our youth department has begun the process of moving into and organizing the youth wing, which for some it may sound like, well, it's not a lot of work for that, but with as big of a youth wing as we have, as many classrooms as we have, and as big of a youth group that we have, it's quite the process and quite the undertaking. But thankfully we have phenomenal volunteers with our youth and on staff members as well that are working hard to make sure it's up and ready to go. Because we've been blessed to move into this large facility, we were able to completely move out of our old offices, so we're completely done with those, and we are about 60% around there out of our old warehouse that we're using to store a lot of our props, our costumes, all the things that we're not able to store in our old location. So that's been a huge blessing that we're able to just put it all in one place. We don't have to run from one place to another just to find what we're looking for. So it's been a very big blessing. We're grateful for that. So before I let you go, I want to express our gratitude as a staff and as a body and say thank you to everyone who has invested their time, their energy, their money, their prayers into helping us move into this facility and throughout this whole transition process. We're very grateful. In the world that's growing darker and darker as time goes on, and there's doubts and there's fears and there's worries, it can be very disheartening, especially for me and my generation, to see the way things are going, and it doesn't give us a lot of hope for the future. But there's a saying that somebody's only one time, and it really stuck with me. What do you do if you know that the world is going to end tomorrow? And the answer is that you spend today planting a tree. So by you investing and giving into Jacob's Tent, you're planting a tree. And this is a tree that's going to help not only your generation, but the generations that are coming after you, my generation. This is helping us so that we can go forth and we can do the Great Commission. We can make disciples of all nations. So as somebody that's part of this generation, thank you so much for what you're doing and answering the call and helping us to be a light in a world that's growing increasingly darker. Now, the good thing is that if you want to be a part of planting this tree, you don't have to be local to do so. So if you feel led to give, you can do so through several different methods. We have first our P.O. Box. You can mail in your funds to P.O. Box information that's listed below. We also have our app. You can download the Jacob's Tent app and you can give on there. There's also a lot of great teachings, resources, and ways to connect with our live streamers and our locals. We also have our website. If you go to jacobstent.org/give, you can give on there to any of our funds. Also a secure way to do that. We have our text to give, which for those who are super tech savvy and want to give that way, you can do it through there. And lastly, we have also if you want to give in person, if you want to visit us here at Jacob's Tent. So all that to say, thank you all again so much for your support, your continued prayers, and thanks for investing in the next generation. We appreciate you all, we love you all, and I just pray that the Father will bless you and keep you in all that you say and do. And thanks for being a part of our family. So we love you all, and shalom.